out off the balcony. And so Mouz will just waterfall their way into the pit. That means Sebi is pretty much done for. Nothing really you can do there. Ravel under a lot of pressure with that USP. Not really going to be having a great time at all, as the Glocks do manage to close the gap pretty quick, smart. And that bomb plant is down straight up. No problems at all for Mouz. They did lose Shui on the way in, but I think that's all well and good.
Yeah, look, no kit. Man advantage for the T side. This util set for Thor, I don't know how much help it's really going to give them as they complete this retake from Dig and Modo.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm not too keen on it, but they can land some shots. Sanders, good for one, but that's about it.
Even if you don't win it, that's looking like a real juicy nade for Xerxin.
Yeah. Well, he'll have to be careful with his timing there as well, but does answer that question quite nicely. Jimfat there to help him out as well, and Xerxin, he gets away with 4 on that Galil. That's exactly the start to the map that you'd like as Mouz. They win the pistol. Shui does have a smoke that he can toss out onto the balcony if they wanted to, but here comes the util across from brackets, and the flashes do land quite nicely, so Xerxin's able to get in there pretty nicely with the Mac 10 for a double. That is exactly, again, what you want to be seeing if you are Mouz to kick off this map. Ravel hasn't been spotted though on Dig, so that'll result in at least 1 kill for the CT side, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough to really trouble Mouz all that much, particularly given they've still got so much control on the map, and Ravel's now been spotted, so bomb plank going down, advantage Mouz.
The T's are pretty split though. There are definitely opportunities to complete this retake. Double push straight up Dig side. Shui alone in pit. Needs to play the angles, maybe buy time for the teammates to come in, but against a team of this caliber,
his timing might not quite be on point. Let's see. Xerxin, as of yet, hasn't turned around, and well, I guess he still hasn't lost an aim duel, because I'm not sure I count that as a duel, but he's out of the picture for the first time, and Mouz are starting to struggle. 2 on 3 turns into a 1 on 3 quite quickly, as twistzz now tasked with that solo clutch. Has got the AWP in hand, and is given the opportunity by Thor. Now a chance! Oh, dearie me. Gets the next one. Bomb plan to go down now as well, and while Stebby's on that fast rotate, twistzz has put this into a very winnable position. Straight through the smoke though, might get the better of him. Oh, he's missed the shot. He hit the hardest one. He hit the difficult shots.
Dusty, despite having a great opening pick to the round, and despite looking like the team that was ahead that entire gun round, they still only survived with 1 player. twistzz applying pressure to that CT side economy, really putting them through their paces here. And it's not like Mouz after a 4-0 run and a bonus round win, on the fact that Pandas might be able to go for a save and drop him again. So he's actually found a lot of impact with that MP9 forced by Edison on the totem pole, with Ravle on bracket side, punished by Jimfat. Now Pandas all alone on this A site, getting wrapped on from jungle and Dig side, Jordan.
Oh, that MP9 and M4A1S is certainly working out quite nicely. Jimfat will drop as well, and Pandas stepping up in a big way on the site. Round's not over though.
Never over when Frozen's in the server. Running straight up bracket side though, stomping absolutely everywhere. Stebby should get him on the off angle in the awkward timing between, you know, initiating the play and reaping the rewards of it. Look, Ravle's been pretty good at finding picks here and there, but this time punished by Shui, who seems to be hyper aggressive. He's in a mood today. Another aim duel taken with Edison, and that's a 2-man entry into the A side. Stebby, oh, sorry, it's Pandas clinging to the mini pit, trying to survive, trying to buy time for the rotations to come in. He gets 1 beat instantly as well. And unfortunate for Dusty, never really got a chance to put up much resistance this round.
Yeah, look, Shui's on a bit of a tear at the moment, isn't he, right? We were talking about Xerxin at the start of this map, but okay, well, that's not ideal for Mouz at all, but again, it's sort of much of a muchness when really all they're doing is trying to hunt here.
They're just trying to prevent another gun round. Even with 2 saved, this might be a half buy. Stebby looking for more exits. What's out the barrel of twistzz? Trade by Jimfat. Look, it took 4 guns away from Mouz to take 1 off Dusty. That's probably not worth it at the end of the day.
So all of those 8 kills have been opening frags or site entry frags, so he's just been able to find so much value. In this case, he goes down. It is as a result of a trade, a 2 for 2 actually, as things do continue to play out.
Yeah, Molly thrown to Car from twistzz. Jimfat though, this double Dig aggression may not be expected by Xerxin. But even with Pandas trading, he'll go down, and that's going to be the round. Ravle way too far out of position to have any kind of a say. easily just save the AWP is not really something you're usually comfortable going with.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're down to 7, I guess you just got to do what you got to do, right? And that's already a good start, but Torshi will...
Okay, Jimfat able to spam one through the wall off the back of Edison, trying to go for that spam as he tried to round the corner. So 5-on-4 now for Mouz. Pandas was a bit of a standout in 1 or 2 of these rounds, so he has the chance to change things here. From carpet side, Jimfat hunting him down, chasing him all the way through the carpets. He's the real estate agent that really wants you to put a bond down. Frozen able to defend that banana push there from Thor, and in this 4-on-2, things are getting real damn messy, but Mouz are consistently coming out ahead in the trades. So Stebby trying to cling to his A1S. He's just trying to save on the B side of the map, but that's exactly where Mouz are heading. He's heard a footstep from Frozen, and in that off angle, I'm watching this man at the top level.
For Dusty, but still working hard, trying their best.
Shui's choice of weapon this round is a P90. You know, XM P90. He's trying to get it done with all different weapons. That is an absolute slaughter, though. The CTs choosing to play T side, running straight into second mid. They now have control of the bomb. Torsi running across the bridge, trying to get things back under control. Difficult shot to be hitting, considering he just hit the floor. And you can see now Frozen to find his timing on Chicken Pit. Finds Ravley. Torsi's gone down in the meanwhile with the AWP actually hitting the deck. Gives a chance for Stebby to pick that one up if he's interested in it. 2 AKs left up for the Stebby on a bit of a weird off angle, but that is the raw adjustment and the mechanics that we have come to expect from Frozen. Edison, long range. That's a nice little tap. And Shui, maybe now regretting the choice of P90 as a weapon, but his positioning, he's got an inkling. The reposition into Boiler is a possibility, and you would say pick into middle. Punished by Zershan. 2 bullets out of the AK, and 1 goes straight into his head. Edison trying to bring the numbers back with that dry push over the top of the Molotov, trying to use that effect detail, and Frozen, another crisp raw adjustment. Lights in the entry, straight up banana. Stebby now trying to hold on to the rotation in from Edison, but Mouz, that smoke on main, I was going to say, are going to start to slow things down. Shui kind of running straight up the guts into the site, taking a duel with Stebby, anticipating a push straight through the main smoke from Edison, and even spams him before he makes it through. Shui just way too aware right now. Jimfat taking jungle control, and you can see Mouz cutting noise, waiting for the CTs to make the next play, waiting for the CTs to make that next mistake that they can punish, giving time for Jimfat to get involved. Stebby well aware of Shui's position in barbecue here, but still maybe expecting that wrap in from Ruin side. Finally finds him. Trying to stay alive. He is trying to wait for that rotation in from Pandas, but with Stebby going down on the site. Oh, hold on. There might be an opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it's all a game of timing really for Pandas, isn't it? But he's being covered off now, and unfortunately, that timing is just not going to go his way.
Straight down banana. They were thinking about this push into Olaf, and the Molotov actually kind of segmenting Zershan and that player at logs. Flash over the top from Torsi. Does actually fully blind Pandas, and Zershan plucks him out of the air as he falls back into the sandbags Molotov. It's a bit of a Viking funeral there here in the Nordic qualifier as we get the Molotov onto new box, progression smoke to coffins. It's a classic B-side execute for Mouz to try to consolidate the rest of this round as Stebby trying to buy his time in main, wait for the right time to strike. Edison playing from the pillar towards Emo corner, does get traded by Frozen. Now Stebby with nothing but an MP9, and the clearing main smoke finally cleared out. It's a free B site for Mouz, and with the flank locked down, it's all on Ravley. 1 versus 3. No kit for himself. Stuck behind a main smoke. Very difficult prospect. Looking to see if any of the T's are in a forward position in towards Con that he can potentially exploit, but not given anything, not given any opportunities. Frozen at new box, having a little shoulder. He might find him there, but unfortunately it's an anti-timing. And Frozen, again, it's another instant headshot. China's not number one in CS2, then I'll take Iceland.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Thor's going to try to find those entries onto B, but didn't really have too much of assistance because the rest of the squad is heading back over toward A, and that's worked out quite nicely. Stebby and Ravel able to find themselves a couple of entries. Has ended up resulting in a 3-on-3, but with all of this map control for dystz, there is still a pretty good world for them in this round. 1-for-1 in mid. Trade from Frozen. Still is dystz round to lose at this point. And certainly now, after finding that pick onto Shui, it leaves Frozen solo. He doesn't have a kit to play with. I'm not sure whether either of the two players on the site had a kit. It doesn't look like it from what I can see. And he's also not even being given any fight. So, Snowball's chance in hell, really, of winning this one. And that's pretty much that. It's going to be done.
Yeah, I mean, it's a confusing post plant for Frozen because neither of the teams are actually playing in a position where they can defend. Ravel, sorry, copying a scout shot. Xertion, oh, that's a beautifully timed nade to set him up for a bit of a strafe kill with the MP9 on half wall here. And Stebby really desperately looking for a trade, but denied by the smoke, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, Ravel's lucky to be alive. Edison's lucky to be alive. Stebby's lucky to be alive. And I'm not sure that they're all going to survive for too much longer. Jimfat with the Deagle is pretty much bodying anyone trying to work their way into the A side. Edison is there, to be fair, but he can't go anywhere with it.
Stebby 1 HP in second mid. Was just kind of hoping, Dusty, we're going to get something rolling in the A site there. Unfortunately, that was far from the case.
Time smoke into mid as well is going to give Shui the opportunity to focus in on what's happening in apartments. But it looks like Dusty might just go through this smoke. He's going to be lucky if he gets two. Shui somehow survived. He's absolutely swindled them into that smoke. Mouz will get 14 and they'll make it look easy. That is one more round. Well, anti-eco bash here for Mouz now. Yeah, that really, I was going to say, sort of ties into what you were talking about. Shui's just going to run down mid and take as many fights as he can. There you go, line them up and knock them down. 15-4 now the scoreline, and Mouz. Yeah, an advantage again for Mouz. So, doesn't look really all that good for our friends on Dusty.
There you go, he's wide swung again, Jordan.
Well, at the very least, this time they had a flash. They had a flash, you know?
Yeah, they're being bullied, though. You can see how scared they are because Mouz just keep aggressing them. They keep pushing down Nana. They keep timing, pushing middle. So Dusty are just slowly progressing map control. And every single time they take a single step into any portion of the map, Mouz is taking a duel with them.
Yep. No more flashes left, though. Hooxi, he's got himself a nade. He could toss that one through the smoke. A little bit of damage with it. He's found a hole in the smoke, and he'll go creeping through it. Of course he will. Xertion there to finish it off, and that is that. Mouz